Okay, y'all. Let's see. I got mic and stuff now. Yeah, I decided to go live here. I was on Twitch for 19 minutes, I think. Hold on just a second. Let me close something. For sale. Got some kind of da-ding. Da-dang. How do I close that? Oh. I'm getting annoyed. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have to guard my tongue because I'm annoyed. When I get annoyed, I need to avoid the noise. I was actually doing a 9 stream. But it was going directions that I didn't want to. Are we by the motel? We're by the motel. We're by that place. We're right by it. I think I was going directions that I should dare not go. It's not really bad. It's just I decided to stop that thing. Just do a normal stream. I went from out of elves to somewhat Karen. Just know a lot of these subjects will be touched on the new album. Things that annoy me, the things that irritate me. I wrote several songs. Some of them might not even make the album. Who knows? 2 of them haven't been recorded yet, so they may not make the album. They might make a future album. I thought I seen that place. You know, the place, there it is, where she has the shootout.
Much about yesterday or the day before, no sir. But it's all good.
You're acting like I'm interested, which I ain't.
Keep talking. I want to hear what they're saying. They sound like goofballs.
All I need is a cold bottle of Benedict Light.
I don't give a damn.
Let me do one thing real quick. Hold on. To help Ryan with this situation. Yeah, I'm going to help. Don't pause for just a second. I'm going to get that 5G off.
How's it going?
I tell you,
My bad, they're not charging. No, it has come plugged. Hold on, let me find my plug.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Whoa! I have to sign out and sign. That means I'll have to find it again. I wish I could save here. Because when I sign off at 5G, I'm going to sign this out.
How's it going?
There's something so goddamn beautiful about a toothless hooker. Am I right?
Well, we'll be back. Maybe I'll find it again. If I don't, I'll do some other mission. I'm going to have to get off this 5G. I don't trust it long enough to run it that long. I know people calls me a tinfoil hat, so be it. Call me whatever you want. Call me what you like. I don't give a fuck. I gotta find my plug, that's for sure. Hold on just a second. Let me pause him. He'll be running his mouth. The thing about this replacement cable, it fits multiple models. And they got different heads that you can put on, about 5 different heads, 4 or 5 different heads. And it's not as tight as the original one. In other words, if it stays in there, but now if you move too much, or it'll come loose. I have to watch it. Of course, I guess it's good that it fits 4 or 5 different models, 4 or 5 different sizes of the laptops from this company. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get this 5G off. When I use it very lightly. Mostly just testing purposes. And I knew if I got to streaming, I'd be home for a long time. At least 45 plus minutes. So I decided to go ahead and cut it off. I use it very lightly. And I hear my restream there. Let's go into the regular world. One of the reasons why I turned it off, I was starting to get a headache. That's one of the symptoms of it, by the way. I don't get headaches, so now it could be my air conditioner blowing in my face, making my head hurt. Who knows? Because I'm not used to being this cool in here. I've had 2 summers of hot. And almost this one. I bought it at the tail end and I messed up on my stream the other night. Or did I get it right? No, I bought it at the end of summer. Did I buy it at the end of the summer? Yeah, I bought it at the end of I was right. Where I messed up was I said something about McMahon taking over this morning. I said December 31st, 21. I meant 22. I was thinking about the air conditioner. I bought the air conditioner at the tail end of 21. Tail end. Like, it was really hot, and I had enough, and I went and bought me, and my mother saw a good one on sale, and we went and got it. But then it cooled down, and it wasn't as hot as it was. So we just didn't bother with it. We just left it in a box. Then last summer, something kept coming up every time we was going. Same thing with this summer, by the way. Finally, the other day, she just started opening it up. She heard me complaining. She started opening it up. And I thought, well, I better get up and get my table out of the way, because I think we're going to get the air conditioner today. I found out I got myself sore lifting on it. I've got a 10-pound weight limit. That thing's probably at least, it's a 5 BTU, so it's probably not as heavy as some air conditioners. But it was enough to hurt me, and I think she's sort of sore from it too. But we both had to lift that thing. So, in the old days, here's how we did it. My father and mother would do it a lot of times. Sometimes I would help him if she didn't feel like it. And so in the past, it was a lot of times my father was always partial to it, with the exception when he lost his eyes. And then we had our cousin come by and help us out when the other one was put in years ago. He came by and helped my mother put it in. And then I helped her finish installing it. So it had to be just me and my mama this time because there wasn't nobody around. And back in the old days, it was usually my father and my mother when she was younger, when she had her back issues, it was me and my father. And then when she sort of she didn't get better, but she got over her surgery and stuff, by late 90s, she went back to doing it again. But in the 94, 95, 96, I had to help my father back then. She wasn't able to do it. Thing about my father, he was kind of hateful. I kid you not, I guess he thought because I was young, he didn't know I had a 10-pound weight limit. He left me holding the thing. And I'm talking about them big ones. We're not talking about the little ones. We're talking about a big, gigantic one. He would leave me one of those huge ones. It had this one that we was working on. He even worked on it for a long time before he gave up and bought a new one. He would leave me holding that thing. And it was a huge one. I mean, it was a big old model. He didn't have it in the window. He cut a hole out in the wall and put it in it. He put a hole in the wall and cut a hole out in the wall and put it in the wall. It had 2 vents on each side. Like down the sides. You know, like, well, you know how the vents are at the top and they're all across? This one had 2 big vents down the side, and it had some little ones in the center. It's a huge thing. He loved me holding that thing. But anyway, every time we even think about doing it, something will come up. I mean, even like a couple Sundays ago, she was going to help me put it. She said, well, I don't think we got anything this Sunday. We'll put it in. Well, some come up. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I forgot here. I got to enter passive mode. I'm out where I can get killed. But anyway, when she opened it up, I thought I better get up and get that table down because if she's in the mode to put it in, I'm not going to argue. I sure am glad. Boy, I froze to death this morning, though. You know, I told you I wanted my teeth to chatter. I did more. My feet were cold. My legs were cold. I'm surprised I didn't get a leg cramp. But you know what? I just said, I woke up and said, oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm freezing. Because I've been burning up. I spent 2 summers in here hot. Other than that, what happened to it more than anything? You know, the dang filter in it, and I tried to find a size for it. I couldn't find my size. My mother told me that. Well, they had them at Walmart. I said, well, if you had them at Walmart, you should have got me one. Because I looked around, but they didn't have my size. They had all sorts of sizes for them. They didn't have. This thing was oddball. It stuck out of the side. It was a strange little thing. And it broke. Once that filter broke, it never run right again. The way you had to put it back in is what caused it to get broke. And they had the damn thing locked up. I mean, you can't even open the top off of it. You can't take the front off. You got to go under the freaking bottom. Take the whole dang thing apart just to take the cover off. Craziest bullshit I ever seen in my life. This one may be the same. I hadn't checked. I need to get over here and check the front. If it is, it's going to be the same bullshit. Why the fuck do they do that? Well, what's wrong with taking the fucking front off of it? Cleaning your air conditioner. Gives you a chance to clean it without having to be a mechanic. My daddy'd always clean them. Boy, he cleaned everything. He was a very cleanly guy. And he kept parking lots and poos and concrete spotless. And anytime we went, and he was going all the time, y'all. He'd get up, a leaf would blow down. He was up already cleaning it up. That was our daddy. To keep his vehicle spotless, he'd shine his vehicles. He got the ladder stowed doing that. We used to have a step ladder. He'd get it up and get up against the van. Well, these old cuckoo birds took it. They were painters. They're the only ones that's around. They got it. They got it. I know the painters got it. There's the only fuckers around at that time. They're painting the neighbor's house over there. Them fuckers got that ladder. Oh, that's what I was talking about on that stream that I won't post. I was going into about... I better shut up. I'm on YouTube. We can't say that on YouTube, probably. Although I think they're friendly to... We won't say that on YouTube. We'll keep that off YouTube. Maybe I'll take that clip. There wasn't nothing wrong with that clip. I went into some areas I didn't want to get into. But I will. I'll take that small clip about what I was talking about. I'll put it up on UGEtube or Rumble. I know you can get there from here. but I always missed the turn. Go fuck yourself. That's the only ones that's around. Now there's this old guy. I kid you not. My mother, she was cleaning the leaves off the roof, and she left the ladder up there in front of our house. And this old douchebag, I called my mother. I said, I just think your ladder went down the road. I seen him with it, and I had a camera on the porch. And they could see you like when you pass down the road. And I said, there's some guy walking down the road with a ladder. I hope it ain't the one on the house. She went out there. She chased him down. Sure enough, he almost got off the street. He got down and was crossing off. He was fixing to cross away when she caught him. He was about ready to go across. He told her, well, was that the side of the road? I thought, and she said, no, it was not the side of the road. It was on top of that. She was against our house. It was. But this is crazy, y'all. That's what I was talking about. I'm going to take that little clip, even though I don't think I'll take some of it. Because I went into areas that I didn't want to tread. Sometimes, I went too far. Sometimes I even go in areas that I don't want to tread. Maybe I had. We'll see. Oh no, we ain't went too far. But I will take that little small clip. Because it's why, let's just say I admire some of the things. Well, I better hush. Damn it. Why didn't I go somewhere where I could talk? Well, that's okay. See, the thing about it is, there's a lot of people who says things on YouTube, and they get by with it. I never could get by with it. Never. Never. I'm not complaining. I'm glad. I praise Jesus that I don't go along with this world. But that's why, I killed that. It's because I went into waters. Because I sometimes get irritated with Christianity. And you know, you have to be careful when you get irritated with Christianity, because you're getting irritated with God. And maybe I'm just getting irritated with the practice of the religion, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't, so I just decided to kill that and stop that and repent. And get out of the conversation that I was going into. I repented. But sometimes I get frustrated. And I don't always stay Christ-like when I get frustrated. I don't have the patience. So I have to do some rebuking. Telling the devil to get under my feet. Smells like something's burning. Can't ever tell about these fuckers. They're lucky I'm not in charge. I'd fine them big for burning stuff. This is bad on people's health. They'd be a big fine to pay for that. And I wouldn't care who liked it. Your freedom shouldn't come at the expense of hurting others. You have to have rules in society. That's the problem. We live in a generation where nobody thinks of anybody but themselves. So at the same time, that's why another reason why I rebuke where I was going. Because God meant well when he told you to love your neighbors. He meant real well. He knew how bad it could get. So as much as I get irritated at times, I respect it. Because we live in a society where nobody gives a fuck about anything. And they're horrible. They're brutes. Indeed, they're the type of people that they see something bothers you, they'll go out of their way to make sure that they bother. That's the kind of society that we live in today. Filled with disrespectful people that don't respect anything. Nothing at all, y'all. I mean, it's good to not respect some things. I mean, you should never respect horrible people. But nobody has any decency anymore. Nobody has any kindness anymore. And I've gotten just as mean with them. I've gotten mean back. But I only done that because I got tired of taking it. I used to be one of the nicest people. I didn't bother anybody. I got tired of taking it. And then I start giving it back, but then when I give it back, I'm the evil. Well, that's okay. I'll wear that badge. That's the society that we live in. At least I'm not the only one. Some guy commented on me the other day. At least I'm not the only one that feels it. Whoa, I didn't see him. Go screw yourself. My glasses fogged up or something. I guess they're not used to being food. My eye fogged up over there. I need to clean it. I don't know what to do with my rag. Let's get her to the place. If I can find it. Is that it? It's got to be close. Now, I gotta admit, when I was a child, I was sort of like that too. Yes, I was a child. I grew up. Children should grow up. But when grown adults are acting that way, it's one thing for a child. Grown fucking adults acting like little children. And I realized where I was wrong in a lot of those areas too, including my grandmother, who used to try to teach me right, and I didn't want to hear it. Well, she'd get all over my uncle. He was living with her. When I'd go spend the night, she'd be, don't let him watch that. That'll corrupt him. Well, she was dang right. Hollywood's horrible. But it made me mad. And sometimes I'd irritate her. Then when she died, I was the saddest kid in the world. I didn't sleep for 3 days. And then I had to put up with her, was it her sister? Somebody kin to her. See, I was a big kid. I was like a kid. I was a grown up. And you know how bad things was at home. Started accusing me of being one of them dope addicts. But look at that old thing. He's over there passed out on dope. And my aunt, she laughed and she went, hoo hoo. He's not on drugs. He's a little kid. And she said, he just ain't sleeping day. Boy, she tried to teach me right. A lot of times I didn't want to listen. The older I get, the more I realize my grandmother was right. Well, yeah, no, that's the tattoo shop. That's the tat shop. Maybe I ought to get her a new tattoo. Y'all know I don't like them. But I put them on my badass girl. She's a badass. She's supposed to be badass. Should I get her a new tattoo? I don't really hate them. I sound like I do. Maybe I do. It just probably depends. It probably depends on the situation and where they're at, where they're located. I'll never get one on her face, that's for sure. I hate them on faces. I read a tat. Let's see if we can get her any tattoo. Tattoo. How do you do it? Huh. Oh, let's walk towards the chair. There we go. They never let you see her in her underwear. Tattoo. Let's see where we can get her any tattoo. No, we're definitely not getting it on her head. I just said something about that. There's not one on that leg, so we'll get her on it. She already got one on that leg, don't she? Hold on. Let's go to the other leg.
Can't go wrong with that.
Naughty snow globe. Too high. Mops the skull. Too close to the other one. Mini I go. Oh my lordy. Should I get her a gun? I'm gonna get her a gun. Cobra biker. Trust. Sound waves. Glow princess. Pineapple skull. Tropical serpent. Love fist. One arm band. Oh, I'm getting tired. I may not be able to stay on too long. Bone crusher. Ride free. Scorch soul. Engulf skull. Bad luck. Ride or die. Rose tree. Stunt Jesus. Quad Goblin. Golden Cobra. Dirt Track Hero. Dagger Devil. Death to Us Do Apart. Residence. Da, 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 da. That's one of the institutions that I found out. You know, when I was a kid, I used to hold all that in regard. I don't anymore. Faith. Now that's a good one. Let's get her to faith.
Right on, enjoy that.
There we go. We'll get her to faith.
Be good.
I got to give Christine some faith. Cause you gotta have faith. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith. I got to have faith. George Michael's gonna be put in the Hall of Fame. Na, baby, look at your hands. That's one of my. What is it? Big fat man. Boy, I used to love that song. Na, baby, look at your hands. It's on Faith. It's not one of the hits. Let's find that song. I don't remember what it was. I can't play it. I'm on stream. I'm gonna find it real quick. It's called Look at Your Hands. Look at your hand. Your hands. Yes, look at your hands. Song called Look at Your Hands is on Fate. I guess it might have went on record. Must have been on one of the little records. Was it a B-side? Because there's a little record come up. Oh, One More Try. It's on the back of One More Try. Na, baby, look at your hands. You should have been my woman when you had the chance. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like it. Na, baby, look at your hands. Bum, 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 bum. I'm hearing it in my head. Bum, 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 bum. Getting away from the place now. See if I find the lyrics. Na, baby, look at your hands. She overturned it. Okay. Look. Now let's put the lyrics here. Lyrics. I loved you once, but look at you now. You're in somebody else's bed. I loved you once, so I don't know how. You're with a man like that, you'd be better off dead. He don't care, he don't treat you right. It's not fair, I still want you at night. Can't you see you made a mistake, girl? But he treats you like that and I hate it. Na, lady, look at your hands. You got 2 fat children and a drunken man. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't. No wonder I liked it. It's insulting. I always like stuff that insults. You got your 2 fat children and your drunken man. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet Bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't. I used to love that song. Bam, 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 bam. Go get it in their vehicle. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like it. No, 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 baby, look at your hands. You should have been my woman when you had the chance. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't. I don't really want this thing. These things are so freaking slow. Boy, he's a creepy looking dude. Creepy. That's a creepy looking son of a bitch. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Boy, I wanted to be creepy when I was, with Aaron here. I wanted to take my shirt off. I kept it on. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you. I can't hardly drive this thing. It's too slow. Oh, look at that. Let's tail that thing. Let's get that thing. Is that the gold truck? Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't, bet I can't get fast enough. No, 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 baby, look at your hands. You should have been my woman when you had the chance. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life. Bet you don't, bet you don't. It got away. Let's get this. No, 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 baby, look at your hands. Oh, it drives. That's a little better. About to throw me off. Yeah, I keep it straight. No, 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 no. I don't really care much for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but he was one of the shakers of the 80s. Whoa. I ain't never gonna get anywhere with this thing. Alright, it's bumper. Come on! It's getting away, damn it! Dang it. I was gonna try to steal it. Well, we'll get back on that thing. That thing's faster than some things. Bet you don't, bet you. I gotta get that out of my head. George Michael was my pre-Guns N' Roses inspiration. But now he didn't spark me to want to be a musician. Axl did. I was obsessed with his albums. I loved that the one na 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 na. Na 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 na. That saxophone. Y'all know me, I always tell y'all I love the saxophone. Na 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 na. Go away, you fucking devil. Get the fuck out of here, Diablo. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the Axel's the one that sparked me to want to be a singer. Songwriter. I'm no Axel and I'm no George Michael, but I am Anthony Bellstone. So what you hear is what you get. It's a. Most people don't complain, but the ones that do, well, so I slash that at the end of Getting the Ring. Well, you just have to laugh them off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, though, I don't want to be Axl Rose or even George Michael. Or any of those people. I want to be me. I don't want to be nobody but me. I might like their style and how they do it, but I don't want to be them. And I got away from that building again. I'm just going to have to forget that mission today. It's one of them days where I don't get there. I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feeling, got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend. Waste this chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Da, 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 da. You know that guy that did his keyboards and stuff? His name was Dion Estes. I didn't ever like George Michael as much after he split his ways with him. You know, he was on Faith. He was in Wham and he was on Faith. Cause I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. He was on the album. I didn't really like George Michael as much after he split with him. I mean, he had songs that I like hey, you're just too funky for me. Gotta get eyes on you, and I'll show you heaven if you let me. Hey, you're just too funky for me. But I like George Michael better when he was with Dion Estes. I thought they sounded good together. His voice and his keyboard and stuff. Dion Estes eventually went on his own. He put out his own album. He had a hit in '89 called Heaven Help Me or something. Heaven help, heaven help, heaven, heaven, heaven help me. Heaven help, heaven help, heaven. I believe that was it. Heaven help me. He had his own hit. He died not too long ago. He died, I think he died a little bit before or after George Michael. Dion Estes. You don't know who I'm talking about, some of you newbie people. Just look him up. I'm talking about some of you new people that are just discovering George Michael. Look him up. Dion Estes. How would you spell it? E-S-T-U-S? that how he spelled his name? Heaven Help Me. Just look up Heaven Help Me by Dion Estes. Sure that'll come up. That's some of you people that may not know what I'm talking about. Heaven Help Me, Dion Estes. We'll see if it comes up. It does. It does. See, I even got the video up here. Heaven help, heaven help, heaven, heaven. He died October. He died later, probably, than George Michael. He died October 11, 21. I knew he died sometime. I just couldn't remember when. Heaven help, heaven help, heaven, heaven, heaven help me. What year did George Michael die? I don't even remember anymore. Things has been flying so fast, y'all. Michael. Let's look him up. I don't remember what date he died. December 25th, 2016. I knew it was Christmas. I didn't remember the year. So he lived a few years after George. He died a little after George. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 5 years later. But it was October 11th instead of Christmas. Heaven help, heaven help, heaven, heaven, heaven help me. I may get my sound muted. But if it gets muted, we'll let it get muted. I won't talk on it. The way I'm muted. That was George Michael off of Faith. But look at your hands. Rock and roll 100fm.com, baby. He's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Or he's gonna be. Somebody's waiting saying Ain't No Sunshine by AI. Ain't No Sunshine? I used to love that song. I think that's one of Obama's favorites too. I guess that's something me and Obama have in common. I always liked that song. Ooh. Close. AI George Michael's close.
She's gone, and so she goes, anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Sunshine when she's gone. They don't necessarily in sunshine she's gone, and she's out just saying no. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes.
I can tell a little bit of a difference. Boy, AI, that song's close. Scarily, it sounds like it's got a soul. That's something AI ain't good at. But it actually sung it with some soul.
Needles, essential for sewing Bear, but maybe not for people with rheumatoid arthritis, because there are options.
And I was muted. Nothing I was saying was picking up. You know what my favorite Sinead O'Connor song was? It wasn't the Prince song. It's the one that was on the Night Round Elm Street. Boy, I miss that sound of the 1980s. There's something about that cheesy keyboard sound they had back then. I like that. Well, Sinead, I hate whatever he was going through. And she's going to get killed before I get my video back up. Yep. She's dead. I don't fit in this world either, so. And I don't keep friends alone. I wrote this song playing this video game. I can't get my window back up. I don't understand.
Christine is a pirate chick with bright red hair. She is a local criminal who likes to carry a pistol. Now Mikey wants to impress her, so he starts to get admirers. He stalks her on Instagram. Those are her favorite horror movies. Now Mikey loves Christy. She doesn't know him, but he intends to make her his killer chick. His killer chick. He drives up to her driveway. He honks his horn. He's lucky she's not at home, 'cause she might think he's a stalker. Michael wants her back. Joanne
That was a scarecrow. It was a lonely scarecrow. Lily was his company. Yeah. So the house is sold to a beautiful girl. She builds a garden right in the scarecrow. He falls in love with her. She meets a guy and day for the while she gets married. That's a falls away. And then the scarecrow cries.
A horrible version of Rod Halper. That's what it kind of reminds me of. A bad version of Rod Halper.
I'm good. My watch beat you to it.
This one I've always loved.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down, letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, after the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Well, I'll say one thing about this game. They got to look at the water on her booty and stuff.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
It's detailed.
Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water yourself, what is that beautiful house? You may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, after the money's gone. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Look where my hand was. Time isn't holding up. Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. 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 Same as it ever was.
I just noticed I'm in some kind of memorial, so we'll get out of there. That's not appropriate. I think I did that a while ago. That's not appropriate for her to do that. Let's stop that. Yeah. Boy, I miss the 80s. Had some good music back then. Some good music back then. Not everything's bad that comes from Medina, though. I use this song to actually get over my own problems.
I know what it's like to perform through pain. If you're like me, one of the millions suffering from pain caused by my...
Fixing to get off here.
$50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up.
Stop the car. You must think I'm stupid.
Empty games, ignited by fear, try to endure, the water could not forget. I seem to look away, wounds in the mirror way. Much of this, both divine. Whoa, from head to your feet, through to your crown, twist on my plate. Swallow the down, take the gaze, guided by fear, touching the door, the water could not forgive. Jogging. Going fast now. I slowed her down. Lost the door. I could sing that for years after my father died. Things, some things, some things, some things, clearer, clearer, once want you with my look at the speed from you fucking with me. But once and for all, and I'm far away, and I can't believe if I let the shades erase. Whoa, yeah, something so much clearer. Won't you? Oh yeah. Even though he was hateful, I still miss him. I think he should be here. If he didn't beat me or nothing, boy, you could give you a tongue lashing in. He's the only one that ever really hurt. I don't hurt when these other people do it. It just makes me mad and I insult them back. Because I gave a fuck about my fighter. I just don't give a fuck about others. You other people, you can't hurt me. It's impossible. Impossible. I only hurt back because that's what he did too, by the way. He fought. He didn't want no weakling for a child. He ain't got one. Might be crippled, just not weak. Something so much clearer, won't you? You know, I didn't even ever grasp the meaning of that song. I'd sung it millions of times at karaoke and grasped the full meaning of it. Paid attention to those lyrics. Something so much clearer. Well, I'm telling you, I catch you all night. Those lyrics never really dawned on me. Something so much clearer. I couldn't even sing it for a long time. When I realized what it was about. Oh my God. She fell into the river. To the river. I saw that on the list. Take me. Boom, 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 boom. To the river. My talking heads. Boom, boom. Take me. Car fucking skank. Sounded like it. I won't get out of there. I'll see y'all later. I ended up not taking any missions today. That sound will probably be muted. But I do have the recording, so. Take me. Bum, 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 bum.